Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Film Cave. Once again, we're out of the Film Cave in another part of...
We're in the Film Cave kitchen.
Film Cave kitchen.
Film Cave kitchen.
We won't be cooking.
That's right. That's right.
I'm Steve and this is Casey.
Hi guys.
We're going to talk about movies.
Here we go. All right, yeah. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way.
Yes.
It's March 17th.
My socks. I got green on my socks.
You got green on your socks.
Yeah.
All right. I won't have to pinch you.
Good.
Okay, so again for our friend Melanie, we have some new Beauty and the Beast news.
It's good and bad.
Yeah, good and bad. Some more casting. Josh Gad, who
was in Frozen.
Yes, he was in Frozen. Yes. He voiced Olaf. He was cast as LeFou. And then Emma Thompson's going to be Mrs. Potts, and the great Kevin Kline is going to be Maurice, Belle's dad. But apparently, so they're going to be shooting in May.
Soon.
So soon, coming up. Yeah, and in 3D most likely, but it won't be released until March 17th, 2017. So 2 years from today.
So is it going to be CGI?
No. I mean, there'll probably be some CGI, but it's live action.
But no, I know. But the characters playing like Mrs. Potts and that kind of stuff, are they going to be voiced? Are they going to be, how's that? Is that why it's going to take 2 years to make?
Maybe the costumes should literally be in like a teapot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, would that be weird though?
I don't know.
I'm thinking like if it was live action CGI, that could work. And I'm thinking maybe that's
like with more cartoons. Or like the motion capture type stuff.
Right. So I don't know something. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to come up with reasons.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering
2 years for it to come out after they're going to shoot in like a month or two.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a pretty epic long shoot. Like maybe they shoot until the end of the year or something. I don't know. That's a lot of money. Anyways, there's your Beauty and the Beast update now.
2 years.
2 years. We'll all go see Beauty and the Beast together. How about that? Alright, so dude, today I watched this epic short online. I mean, if you thought like the Power Rangers one was cool, this one will knock your socks off, buddy. Okay. It's called The Leviathan. Okay. Uh-huh. And so this is the synopsis. So the film is going to take cues from literary sources such as Moby Dick and Dune. So these creatures, they look like a combination of like a big ass whale, and a worm in space, in the sky.
In space. Oh,
yeah. Okay. So it says by the early 22nd century, mankind had colonized many worlds. Faster than light travel was made possible by harvesting exotic matter from the eggs of the largest species mankind has ever seen. Those that take part in the hunt are mostly involuntary labor. Oh, so this short is these guys leaving a space station in these ships and hunting this creature, and they think they have word. Yeah, this is like kind of a new like creature design type of thing. Okay. And they start to hunt it, and they get a couple good like, I don't know, harpoons or like explosions going towards it.
So it's like way in the future?
Yeah, it's the 22nd century, right. So it's way in the future, right. Flying ships and all that kind of stuff, and space. It's very like sci-fi-ish and stuff, and it dips down below the clouds, and then like the guy's like, "Where is it? We can't see anything," and it's just like sailing along, and then it comes out straight from below them and just boom, just attacks like the whole ship. But that looked way cool. Yeah.
How long was it?
It was like 3 minutes. Not very long. 3.5 minutes.
So something to be.
Yeah. They call it a proof of concept teaser. So they have the idea in place, and like the general concept is there, and the special effects is there. They just need a green light from the studio. But there's a director, Ruari Robinson. He won an Academy Award for a different short. But hasn't done much. He's known a little bit. Yeah. And Jim Wools, who's the screenwriter for Fight Club, he's gonna apparently do the screenplay. And the creatures are designed by Jordu Shell, who was one of the key creature designers of the Na'vi for Avatar. So it'll be some really cool creature. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some time and some money and effort really went into this short. So after you're done watching this episode of Film Cave, go online and check it out. It's called The Leviathan. And moving on.
So the big thing we're going to talk about today is from another person that commented on our Facebook page, which is what you should do, because then we'll start talking about it.
That's right.
Chris came up to us on Facebook and said that we should talk about the summer movies coming out, because it's coming up in a couple of months.
Summer movies are like right behind us.
Right around the corner, we need to start talking about it. So we decided to bring up our most anticipated summer movies this summer, which we both kind of have the same.
Yeah, some similarities, but we came up with them separately, so, you know, we're both excited for a lot of the same ones. But.
So I'm going to go first because mine's up first. And technically not a summer movie, but technically I'm going to say it is because I love these movies. And it's going to be Furious 7.
Furious 7. Nice.
It's up there. My most anticipated movie from since the last one came out. I knew they were going to make another one, and then the whole tragedy with Paul Walker made it even more epic. And then they continued to do it, made it even more epic, and those bastards at South by Southwest got to see a special screening of it at midnight, and
they get the really fun stuff.
Right, and they said it was amazing, and so it's
going to be everything that we wanted more as
everybody
Furious fans.
So. Right, everybody worked on it, much harder to kind of pay homage to Paul Walker, which I'm excited about. Awesome. So that's my number one.
Right. I mean, it seems like earlier and earlier they're moving up like a big Hollywood blockbuster movie to kind of kickstart the summer movies. So usually it's the first weekend in May. But I mean, the last Fast and Furious movie came out in April and just destroyed everything in its path.
I think it's a good month to kind of stay away from all the Marvel and that kind of stuff that's gonna tear up the summer.
I think they're gonna be earlier and earlier. We're going to start to see these really big movies come out though from DC and Marvel and stuff like that. So
it's good that they're getting in early. They're going to make tons of money. Hopefully they make more. Hopefully, or they just depends on how it ends, but we'll see.
They'll make more. This will be a juggernaut. I'm really excited too. Really excited to watch that with you, buddy.
Yeah. All right. So now into the summer. What was your
into the summer?
You
picked? Off the bat, I have Mad Max Fury Road as my most anticipated summer movie. I think it looks just so epically cool. The trailer alone just blows me away. And I hope my expectations aren't too high, because if the trailer is just so epic and then the movie is somehow disappointing or whatnot, but the visuals in this movie and Tom Hardy playing Mad Max, it looks so cool, and so many practical effects, with stunt guys. It just looks like one big chase movie, and through the desert, and these awesome visuals of the horizon and the sky, and those clouds.
I think the trailer's too epic, too epic for the movie not to succeed and be an amazing movie.
Yeah, and it's just an exciting. I don't know. It's just something. It's not brand new, but it definitely has a new twist, a new take on the Mad Max.
Kind of modernized action type, but it looks amazing. So that was
and George Miller returns as the writer and director, and they've had production problems and weather delays, and this movie's been trying to.
For that kind of movie, though, if they would have stuck, to get that same director and stick through it like that.
And he storyboarded the entire movie himself. It looks way cool.
Sounds too good to not be amazing.
So I'm psyched. That's what I'm most looking forward to. Yeah. So what comes out that first big weekend? In May. So in May,
Tomorrowland is coming out, and the trailers are kind of pretty hidden about what it's really about.
Oh, totally.
And then you can make your own assumptions about the posters that are out, and they're showing the Space Mountain in some of the posters and the newer posters that are coming out. You can see the background. Yeah. It just looks fun, and it looks epic.
It looks fun. It looks surprising.
Yeah, and
it's going to be cool to go in there not knowing.
Exactly.
Much.
I love Brad Bird. I think he's an amazing director. And I think he's
Brad Bird's the director. He did Ghost Protocol. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, and Iron Giant, and Incredibles. Yes. He's done some
amazing
awesome
stuff. So, yeah.
movies. He does a good job,
I think it's gonna
and
be-
Damon Lindelof did the screenplay, so you know there's going to be like some secretive stuff going on. Some people are not fans of him, but I think for the most part he's got a great track record.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Prometheus and Lost and all that stuff. So definitely some trippy stuff, but very very family oriented. And George Clooney and Brent Robertson are going to be in that one.
It looks fun. Like,
yeah,
it looks,
for sure.
It looks good. It looks like it's going to be something that's going to blow people away with just the visuals and the story.
Right.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm excited. It's going to be like secretive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else you got?
I got Fantastic Four.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to see what Josh Trank, who's the director, does with it. I think it looks darker from the first trailer they released, and didn't give away too much, which I like. But
I think
a newer take on like the really cartoony, like bright, past two Fantastic Four movies.
I think it has a best kind
and a good cast. I'm really excited about.
I think it has a bad stigma because of the first two were just bad. They were just bad. I think they were trying for something, and it fell short on a whole bunch of different levels.
It did.
It was one of the first ones.
It was an early comic book movie.
And they tried something, and they got two of them out of it, and it was pretty good. It was okay. But so I think they're trying to like get that back.
I'm trying to not let those, make the decision for me on this one. I mean, and Josh Trank
because of what it looks like.
Did you see Chronicle?
Yes.
I thought that was awesome.
It was
great.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie, like the found footage, like superhero movie.
Yeah,
like I thought that was really really cool. Surprised me a lot.
So that's
what
if we're anticipating it to be good, I think it'll be at least half decent enough.
Yeah, I think so. It's intriguing.
And it's a little more independent too, right?
A little bit.
Like based on other comic book movies that are out, I think it's a little more.
Oh yeah, I mean, and Trank coming over from like a really independent movie like Chronicle to this, like that's exciting.
I think that will bring.
And his vision sound, just he seems like, just a really like fanboyish.
Right. Well, I think it'll bring a different level to, or a different kind of tone to the whole movie, which is I'm excited about.
Right.
Should be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then in June, so that one's coming out. When's that come out?
You forgot like the main one in May.
Oh my god. Well, okay, so we were gonna put this in our top 5, but
I mean it's off.
Or most anticipated, but I don't think it's anticipation. It's just like when are we gonna go see it? It's Ultron.
Yeah.
Ultron.
Age of Ultron. Yeah, which we're seeing after our epic Marvel marathon.
So, yeah, we're going to see
in
all
April,
the
28th
movies
through like the
comes
30th. It's like a weekend event.
And then we see and then we see the Age of Ultron early, the night before it comes out.
Yeah, the night before.
So yeah, I mean that's there's just too much to say about it. It could be a whole episode.
Yeah.
But we're both looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome, and I think no one is not gonna go see it.
Right. No.
So,
It's gonna be
so
sweet.
that's why it was mentioned, but not necessarily on the list because we're going to see it anyways.
We'll do a whole episode on that Marvel movie marathon, after we see it and everything.
So June. But Fantastic Four comes out in.
Fantastic Four is in August, first weekend of August.
So June, going back to June, we're going to talk about Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Yeah,
I'm psyched. It looks fun.
It looks good.
It looks fun. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. It's going to be fun.
What do people say?
Fun movie.
Okay.
Mixed reviews? Well, I don't know if anybody's actually seen it yet, but mixed reviews on the trailers. Looks a little bit too repetitive of the first Jurassic Park. I'm excited. That's going to be fun. I mean, Colin Trevorrow is directing, and Derek Connolly wrote the screenplay, and they teamed up on an awesome independent movie called Safety Not Guaranteed. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I did. That was good.
That was really good. Good character study that turns into that little time travel type comedy.
It was fun.
It was good. So these guys are good, and also really big fanboys of the original Jurassic Park and everything like that.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Oh. And he's
bring
gonna
an element to it. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and it looks like he trained the raptors. That's just that alone. I'm psyched to see that. So that'll be fun.
I'm excited for that for sure.
It's gonna. I think it's gonna scare a new generation of kids because God knows the first one scared me enough. Sleeping in my parents' bedroom on their floor for 3 months after the movie premiered. Another one out in June. I'm excited for. Pixar is finally back with like an original story idea in Inside Out.
Inside Out.
I'm really excited for that. I know I don't know, Pixar dork or something, but I just love their movies.
I like Pixar.
And it's from Pete Docter, who did Up and Monsters Inc. and Finding Nemo, and those three are probably my favorite.
It's not that I'm not excited
Pixar
to
movies.
see it.
It just didn't make the top.
There's too many other ones that I'd rather see than this.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I'll see it.
It just looks cute and funny and amazing voice talent with Amy Poehler and Bill Hader and Louis Black as Anger. That's gonna be good. It looks cute.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So the other one that I'm excited about, we talked about last week, is Mission Impossible 5. Still doesn't have a title. It's just
right.
my
It's gonna be released like any day now.
I'm thinking it's gonna be before the end of the month for sure. I think.
Yeah.
I gotta release it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that because I don't know anything about it. Who's in it? Who's directing it?
Right.
So.
And it's Mission Impossible, so it'll be fun and action packed.
And like from what he said, he's
good
gonna take it kind of old school and back to like original, the first one, the Paul movie. And
maybe some more like
TV
like masks or something, like hidden identities and stuff. Like,
right. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm really excited to see that because the last Ghost Protocol was amazing. I loved that one. That was like my favorite one.
Yeah, that was rad.
Because the third one, the second one.
And it was written by Chris McQuarrie, who's directing this one. So I think it's gonna carry over nicely.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on.
So I'm excited about that. So that's my top 5.
And then I gotta mention Pitch Perfect 2 for my wife. You know, we're just such big fans. You haven't seen the first one? Oh, it's so much. I watched the movie with this damn smile on my face, like from beginning to end. I can't. It's such a good movie. It's funny and the music is amazing.
Okay.
So I'm really excited.
I'm excited for you.
Thanks. What are you least looking forward to?
Least looking forward to? Like
it's in the summer, like any summer movie.
My least anticipated movie is between two movies. And they're both sequels. And it's going to be Ted 2. Which the preview with Tom Brady was pretty funny. That they had. But they should have left it alone. One was good, it's about now he's getting married or something like that, and her trying to have kids or something like that. I don't know. It needs to be done.
We'll see.
Needs to be done. And then the other one, which may surprise some people, is Terminator. I don't care about it. Sure, maybe I'll end up seeing it, but I don't care. It's not really that important to me. What's wrong with you? Don't talk to me like that.
All right. Okay. So moving on to some Star Wars news. So there's gonna be, starting this Christmas, there's gonna be a Star Wars movie every year for probably the end of time.
The next 6 years.
The next 6 years at least.
That'll end like the next three, the 9-part saga.
Wow.
But then there's spin-offs and all sorts of other stuff going on too.
Yeah. So they just announced the first spin-off. So after Star Wars The Force Awakens out this Christmas, they just announced Star Wars Rogue One is the new title for like a standalone Star Wars movie that will be out
next year,
December 16, 2016.
Yeah.
And Gareth Edwards, who just recently directed Godzilla. Is
the
directing
other awesome movie he did, Monsters, which
you should
independent.
You should skip Godzilla for now and go and rent Monsters,
and then watch. Then you need to watch special features on how we made it, because that in itself is amazing.
It's an incredible
feat
of filmmaking that Gareth Edwards did with
low
budget.
Just took his camera out there every day and just kind of it was awesome. It's that's a whole other episode as well. yeah. And then go back and watch Godzilla if you want to. It's not bad. That's bad. That's bad.
And then his composer Alexander Desplat is who composed with Gareth Edwards on Godzilla is back for this new Star Wars movie. And then Star Wars in 2017 will have the next chapter of the new trilogy, Episode 8.
Yep.
And you're gonna have Star Wars pouring out your ears.
All right.
Alright.
So that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So
I mean,
for movie news and summer blockbuster hits and everything like that. So now we're going to
hit us up on Facebook. Go on, search the Film Cave and like us, and then you'll get all of our updates, and you can message with us and request what what
Chris
movie news do you wanna hear us talk about.
Melanie guys talking about Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Chris guys talking about summer movies and stuff.
What theme? What director you like? Anything at all? Please just throw out anything.
We'll let you know what's up because we're in the know.
And we'll even do like a special episode or something like that on it too if it takes us too long. So
we will.
Yeah.
Because we talk a lot.
All right. So what's new in theaters this week, dude?
The new theater movies are Insurgent.
What?
The sequel to Divergent, which actually made quite a bit of money. It made like $250 million.
250 million big ones.
These kind of movies are just money makers, They make them for cheap with no big names necessarily, and then they make tons of money, and then they make more and more and more.
And then
I never saw the first one.
The names, the no names become big names.
But no, like main characters.
Yeah, main characters.
Mm-hmm. It's more no name.
Yeah. So, Insurgent, the director's Robert Schwenke, who directed Red with Bruce Willis, and The Time Traveler's Wife for the ladies out there, and Flight Plan for those fans of Jodie Foster.
But that was okay.
Yeah, Flight Plan was okay. Yeah. And then the other movie out this weekend, which I'm a little bit more excited for than Insurgent, is The Gunman. Pierre Morel's Sean Penn's version of Taken.
Taking it to ya.
Well, I mean, Sean Penn, Javier Bardem, Idris Elba. It looks like an awesome cast.
Well, how's Javier Bardem being the bad guy? I think I'm excited for that.
Right.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Yep. And those are the two, Insurgent and The Gunman. So kind of a action friendly movie weekend.
For kids.
Mm-hmm. Or kids.
Young adult movie. I would go see not Insurgent.
What is out on Blu-ray this week? We've got Ridley Scott's Exodus, Gods and Kings.
Gods and Kings, didn't see it.
Nope, didn't see it.
Yes.
Penguins of Madagascar.
So I thought the first 2 minutes of that and then had to leave because my baby didn't want to watch it anymore. So she's like, I don't want to watch it anymore.
No, looked funny. Heard it's hilarious, but
it was a meh movie.
Meh. Another one that's funny, but not on purpose. Annie.
Not on purpose.
And,
kids like it.
With Ben Wallace as Annie, and that was directed by Will Gluck, who did Easy A, which was a really funny movie with Emma Stone, but
this one falls flat. Different type of crowd.
Different type of crowd, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's not awful, but I haven't seen any of these movies. Like, this is terrible. And then the one that I really wanted to see, but haven't, of course, is the Top 5, written and directed by Chris Rock. That one looked really funny and good. And
I think definitely that's a rent.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that would be. I would probably even buy that one.
Okay.
Without even seeing it.
Okay, Top 5.
I would buy it.
Top 5 buy.
And then I would rent Exodus. I would definitely use a Redbox or something like that.
I concur.
And like Penguins, I would probably love, because that would be funny.
That's a rent for kids.
Yeah.
And Annie's a rent. It's not a buy for shit at all by any means.
No, don't even rent it. Don't even use
just
your
rent
free
it.
Redbox.
No. You don't have kids. Your kids rent Annie. That's
I don't have. Yeah, we're right. I don't have kids.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Four movies out on
Penguins
Blu-ray.
rent, Exodus rent, Annie rent. If you have kids, don't rent it for like a night out.
And Top 5 rent.
Top 5.
I could
rent,
buy that one.
We would suggest it's a buy. I think it'll be good enough to purchase and keep forever.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Cool. That's it.
So remember to like us on Facebook. I think we have 4 people that like us. You don't like us on Facebook.
I just did. I just added us.
We have 5.
Yeah. We have 5 now.
We appreciate you. So make sure, especially you, Melanie, because you don't like us on Facebook and you want us to talk about stuff. So
she just didn't know about the actual site.
Don't.
But Facebook? Thank you for. Yeah, Melanie, there's this thing called Facebook. I don't know if you're aware of it. But you go on and you like a lot of stuff. and
She
see all this-
commented.
No, you just have to search the Film Cave on Facebook and then
So like it, comment, tell us what we should talk about. We'll talk about it.
Keep commenting. Have Brandon comment.
Yes, everybody.
Everybody.
Tell your friends.
Yes, tell your friends.
And then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video because then that helps us out.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yes.
And then we'll talk about more next week.
Cool.
All right.
Put some stank on it.